घबराता नहीं, कोई सागर दिल को बहलाता नहीं। ओ मेरे दिल के चैन, चैन आए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए।
Friends, let me tell you something about Thane Management Forum, the one which we founded in July this year. 30 years ago, when I was a manager in Johnson Johnson, I had to go to Bombay to attend course on public speaking. I got a certificate because my boss said, Dr. Kelkar, you have to do public speaking course because when you address workmen and when you address people, you need to have public speaking abilities. I liked it, I did it, I drove all the way to Bombay 3 times a week and finished that course within 3 months, I believe. So that time, everything was available in Bombay and Thane really didn't have anything. Thane had industries, basic brick and mortar industries, but did not have training institutes or facilities. So the only way to learn something was to go to Bombay, and our companies, normally good companies, have a training calendar. The boss will put you through the training throughout the year, and about 40 hours of training per year was a norm. Everybody has to undergo the training to that extent. Within 40 years, last 40 years, things have changed substantially. Industries have eroded to some extent in Thane, Navi Mumbai, Waghli Estate, the areas. Some of them have almost closed. Some of them are not doing well. Some of them have changed. They are transitioning from, say, brick and mortar industry to IT industry. So you must be seeing number of IT parks here in Thane. So, and even Navi Mumbai, the same thing. So that has happened in the last 40 years. But there is nobody is undergoing any training per se. When I was a director of a management school 6 years in Thane here, I realized that's a great need. And I used to, with the help of an organization in Mumbai, I used to do it for the students, for managers in the city of Thane. But all of a sudden last year, that possibility has almost non-existent now, and we decided to formulate whatever is there in Bombay. Why not have it in Thane? Thane itself has grown to a big corporate city now. We have Ghodbandar Road, like it looks almost like a Pedder Road, and Hiranandani Meadows will like to be look like a Cuff Parade. So why not have those kind of facilities what Bombay has and have them in Thane? We have Thane Manufacturer Association, Thane Small Scale Industry Association. All of them are there working specifically for the industries, but nobody is working for the management. Disciplines of management, engineering and technology. So that's how we formulated the Thane Management Forum. Luckily, I had made lots of contacts during my tenure as a 30 years tenure in the industry, as well as in the Management Institute, and we formed with the similar thinking people, we formed the Thane Management Forum. I wrote individually to all of them, and they gave me a consent to form the forum. It is actually not for profit informal group of 105 people, and our objective is to take Thane where Bombay is in terms of management, availability of management education, availability of management training, availability of consultancy in management, engineering and technology. At the same time, whatever industries existing in Thane and Mumbai are small industries, so they do need help. They do need help in terms of, and we have in our group 105 people, we have people who have 30-35 years of experience at a very senior level in private companies. So we all decided to help the industries in Thane and Navi Mumbai as well as Mumbai, those who need our help. We are just at this time we have rolled out a questionnaire which is called Industry needs survey questionnaire, and that questionnaire is being administered to at least 50 industries in Thane, in Navi Mumbai, in Kalyan Dombivli, in Ambarnath, in Badlapur, in Turbe, in Taroja, in Thane Belapur, you name it. We are trying to cover almost all the industries, because during my tenure as a director of a management school, at the same time in industry for 30 years, I had opportunity to meet those many people, and I made very strong relationship with them. So at this point of time, we have rolled out the questionnaire, and we'll be getting appointments of these companies, going to them. This questionnaire is it has about 7 different business areas, and we are trying to find out which areas these industries need our help. We want industry to do well. If industries do well, the people will get jobs. If people will get jobs, they will afford better living style in the city of Thane. We are already doing well, but I think we need to continue to do better. Also for the young generation, not only just for the generation of who are working at the moment in industry, but the new, because government is unable to create jobs. Government jobs you and I won't get. We'll have to create the job ourselves, and it is the industry who will create those jobs. And but if they are dying, we'll have to maybe leave the city of Thane. So, so that is the purpose for which we are trying to work for the young students, as well as the people who want who are in need of jobs, at the same time satisfying the needs of the industry. So that question I will address. The industry will tell us which areas they need our help, and after we get that information, we are going to sit with them, the top people in that company or the authority in that company, and decide this will be action plan. So just talking about industry needs survey, and once we get these needs, we'll address them with the help of experts in my group. Thane Management Forum has 105 experts who have ample number of years of experience in the industry, who tackle difficult situation, tackle marketing issues, financial issues, human resources issues, or operational issues, or including the information technology issues. So we are experts in our group, and at the moment they are doing nothing. If I use them, I think there will be great help to the society as well as to industry. So that's what we are doing, and then we'll charter out a plan to help the industry. Then we'll work with them, and all this will be done at a revenue neutral basis. I mean, we are not going to make any profit whatsoever in all this. This will be purely a social service to the cause of the industry, which we love, and we want the industry to grow in city of Thane. And the areas what we are, Thane, Navi Mumbai, up to Palghar, you can say on this side, on the western side, and up to Ambarnath, Badlapur on this side. If somebody in Aurangabad tomorrow wants my services, I will do it, because I did install a plant in Aurangabad, J plant, or somebody wants in Pondicherry, we can do it, because we have installed a plant in Pondicherry as well. But the sky is the limit, but we have to begin somewhere. So Thane Management Forum has given us a platform to start that activity for industries. At the same time, we are not forgotten students. As a management institute director, I know the needs of students. They look for jobs. After 2 years of doing management course, they have their aspirations. Their parents have put money in their education. So naturally they want a good job, a good decent job. But before job, they need good training as well. So we need to provide both the assistance to the students in terms of training through the various management programs and courses, or management film festivals, which we are prepared to do, because we are a number of people in the city of Thane who are influential to get the placements in industry. So that is overall about Thane Management Forum. Activity is very busy at this point of time. On the 24th of this month, in fact next 4 months we already announced the calendar. 24th of this month we have program on motivation. Next January we have program on fellowship. It will be networking activity for all 105 members. Then in February we have got a program on management film festivals. We are showing number of films to students. Basically, see, whole life is about taking decisions. So if the students know how to take right decisions, their companies will like them. If their companies like them, they will grow in that company. So we are trying to teach students how to make correct decisions, maybe including innovation, including hard work. I mean, no decision is just one point agenda. It comprises all your experience into that, making that decision. Like Skill India Mission. As you know, the government has launched Skill India Mission because 10 or 12 years onward, from now on, the skills required for job are not the skills required today. Or the skills that were required during my time are not the skills required today for the jobs. Some of the jobs like research, yes, the core jobs what we did in research and manufacturing companies, those skills are still required. But if you want to become manager or entrepreneur or a startup or a MD of a company, you need different skills, and that skills were different in 1980s and 70s than they are today, and they are going to be different in 2020-25 than what they are today, because the technology is changing so fast. And McKinsey, for example, has identified 12 new technologies which are going to be the prime mover of the way we live life. For example, I'm just giving example. One of the example will be your heart. I mean, today nobody can make heart but tomorrow we are going to have a printer which print that heart. We'll make 3D printers will be able to print the heart, or maybe able to print the kidney, or different, and those kind of organisms we are going to use. So somebody would know that kind of a knowledge will be required to handle those kind of printers. And so the McKinsey has identified such 12 new technologies that are going to govern our job requirements and skill requirement next 10 to 15 years. And that's why we have a program in the month of March on the Skill India Mission. And Tata Institute of Social Sciences in Chembur, they agreed to come here to Thane and give us that lecture. Last year we had programs on leadership. Those are the standard programs we do have. But in addition, we have to have programs which are changing the scenario in industry today, and as well as needs of the skills in next 10 to 15 years. But we do have dreams of having a good office, having a separate association, very formalized organization, and I will like the young managers in Thane to consider this as an opportunity for them. Everybody doesn't have to go for employment. People can go for startup, people can go for setting up an organization like this, or somebody can go for education. There are different opportunities nowadays. When we did our graduation, the only opportunity was industry. Government jobs are not for us anyway. There are very few select people can get government jobs, and there are not many either. Plus, there are reservations and those kind of things. So, industry has to create jobs, and we have to help industry, and that is how Thane Management Forum is going to work in next at least 5-10 years during my tenure, and forever. I wish the Thane Management Forum a great success in years to come, and wish that better people take charge of this activity so that the people in Thane benefit because of their intelligence, hard work, and perseverance and patience. I had my knee replacement surgery done for both knees at Jupiter. See, Thane has fantastic hospitals. Imagine at one point of time everybody was required to go to Mumbai for the hospital. Nowadays you don't have to go. So, and that's why importance of having management forum in Thane as well instead of going to Bombay.